I feel like, once you kind of disrespect me in a way that I don't give a fuck. Once you disrespect me, all the floodgates are open. And I felt like that DM was disrespectful.
Okay.
But I had already made my post on Facebook, and I wasn't going back on what I had said because at the end of the day, I still want to fight you.
Because I feel like once you kind of disrespect me in a way that I don't give a underscore underscore, once you disrespect me, all the floodgates are open, and I felt like that DM was disrespectful. The tension between Kishan Davis and Jevon Davis has been brewing for some time. It finally reached a boiling point type underscore underscore, but I had already made my post on Facebook, and I wasn't going back on what I had said because at the end of the day, I still wanted to fight you. The boxing world was left with a lot to say when Kishan did not hold back his words about Tank Davis in a recent interview with Fight Hub TV, actually throwing a number of insults to Tank, so many that these two were caught up in a brawl. 10 seconds right there in the interview, Kishan was asked about his future opponents after his upcoming fight. When the name Tank Davis came up, Kishan didn't mince words. I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. Kishan declared confidently, I will knock Tank's little out. Tank is a great fighter, hats off to him, but I know who I am. That little short MF can't touch me, and I'm coming with that same energy he's coming with, and he knows that Tank DAV is the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. Keen's fiery comments didn't stop there. He criticized Tank's camp, particularly targeting Tank's coach, Kenny Ellis. His coach, Kenny, has a lot to say. Go fight the dude from Cuba. No, I'm fighting Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I'm mentioning your guy. What the underscore underscore are you talking about? Boy, don't play with me, bro. You all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you want to fight, send me a contract. How did you see that fight going? I will knock Tank's short ass out. Word quickly spread to Devon Davis about Kishan's bold statements. Tank, known for his explosive power and equally explosive tempered, didn't take kindly to the insults. The building tension erupted when Tank decided to confront Kishan face to face. Damn, like the Tank. Tank is a great fighter. Hat off the Tank. I'm not about just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like it was at a charity event in Baltimore where the two fighters crossed paths. Kishan was there to promote an upcoming fight while Tank was making a guest appearance. The atmosphere was thick with anticipation as both fighters were known to be in the building. Everybody knows that you got the power, you got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying, but I know who I am. That little short underscore underscore can't touch me. Tank, surrounded by his entourage, made his way toward Kishan, who was talking to fans and signing autographs. The crowd sensed something was about to happen and quickly gathered around phones, ready to capture the moment. If you want to fight, send me a contract, bro. You Tank, you got a lot to say. Tank growled as he approached Keen. The tension was evident as the two fighters stood face to face, neither they backing down. Keen not missing a beat. I said what I said. You want to do something about it now. I'm coming with that same underscore underscore he coming with, and he know that his coach Kenny, got a lot to say. Now this comes after yet another tough throw of words from Kishan Davis. Kishan Davis is no stranger to the spotlight as the number 3 WBC ranked fighter. He boasts an impressive record of 10s with 7 knockouts. Despite this, he feels overlooked, particularly by Devon Davis. Kishan believes that a fight with Tank would not only elevate his status, but also provide the ultimate test of his skills. Saying is also go fight the underscore underscore from Cuba. No. Underscore underscore, I want to fight. Tank, stop mentioning other people when I mention your F. The underscore underscore is you talking about, boy, like don't play with me, bro. You all know how I'm coming. I feel like I got the whole package. I'm bigger, I'm younger, I'm just as fast, and I'm strong. Keen said in an interview with the Shanzel YouTube channel. This confidence is backed by his recent performances in the ring, but he knows that to truly earn his place, he must face and defeat top-tier opponents. One of the main sources of Khan's frustration is Tank's silence when discussing potential opponents for his next fight in November. Tank did not mention Keen's name. This omission stings for Kishan, who feels he has proven himself worthy of consideration. Tank's silence is seen as a slight fueling Kishan's determination to force a applause confrontation. Despite his impressive record, Keen's lack of experience in the pro ranks is a significant challenge to be considered a viable contender for Tank or any top fighter at 135 or 140 obs. He needs more high-profile fights under his belt. This is a common issue for fighters transitioning from amateur to professional status, and Keen is no exception. A critical part of his journey involves avenging his past losses, particularly against Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz in that style, and people really think you know he's going to do some great things in the sport of Floyd Schofield over there with a Cruz who defeated Kishan in the amateurs is promoted by Eddie Hearn, who has expressed interest in a rematch. However, Kishan has yet to accept this challenge, which some see as a reluctance to face tough competition. For Kishan to be taken seriously by Tank and other top contenders, he must demonstrate his readiness through tougher fights. His victory over 35-year-old Joseph Pedraza in February, though impressive, was considered a step down in competition. David Keen This new guy, he's 140 pounds. He a bad, yeah, Davis. That's him right there, isn't it? I thought you was here. His previous bout against Nair Albright, originally a narrow majority decision win, was ruled a no contest due to a positive substance test in that fight. Kesin struggled getting hurt and outpunched in the later rounds. This performance raised questions about his ability to handle high-pressure styles similar to what he faced against Andy Cruz. Undeterred by these setbacks, Khan remains vocal about his desire to fight Tank. I don't give a F. I still want to fight you. I feel like when it comes down to me and him, this is the best matchup that you can get in the 135 pounds division. He said Kesin is confident that a single fight against notable opponents like Teofimo Lopes or Dennis Barrick would be enough to prove his readiness for Tank. He got a chance to work with Gervonta. I'm out here, and what was that experience like? Anything you could share on the experience was great. And what's crazy about that is this time around, it was like, all right, we older now, and there's more skills involved. It's like, all right, now, let's see how it's going to go this time. And Keen's call out is more than just a challenge. It's a declaration of intent. I still want to fight you. We got a little bit of history. We are going to fight whenever you want to make it happen, he stated, making it clear that he is ready and willing to step into the ring with Tank at any time. And underscore. I feel like Tanka, he testing me, he testing my skin, SK, in the way where I always had to like stay sharp, watch out for his power, and just be real defensive, cuz I'm not really a defensive fighter. For Con Davis, the path to a fight with Von Davis is lined with challenges and opportunities. His journey requires not only vocal assertions, but also concrete actions in the ring to garner the respect and recognition he seeks. Keyshawn must continue to step up his competition, proving himself against increasingly tougher opponents. Applause. Music. One potential milestone on Keyshawn Davis's journey is a highly anticipated rematch with Andy Cruz. Avenging his amateur losses to Cruz would be a profound statement, underscoring his development and readiness to tackle more significant challenges in the sport. This rematch would not only allow Davis to settle the score, but also to demonstrate his evolution as a fighter. Your fight, if the dude is not a hard puncher, but you still try to see punch like you probably get hit, boom, all that, underscore, won't that bad, shake it off, and if that, underscore, come again, you go and be confident like boom. Eddie Hearn's interest in promoting this bout enhances its credibility and visibility, potentially boosting Davis's profile on a global scale. With Hearns backing, the fight could attract substantial media attention and fan interest, making it a prime opportunity for Keyshawn to showcase his skills on a bigger stage. I learned a lot from Scar. T-Man shouts out to take what's that like in the ring, kind of like you said before you hit, you're kind of like underscore. This is T-Well. What is this going to feel? Is that just a question you get answered once you get popped? It's like, okay, now I know how I take it. Now I know where it's at. Is yeah, for sure. That's where every boxer, considering the stakes and the chance to redefine his narrative. This rematch is an opportunity. Keyshawn Davis should seriously contemplate. The psychological aspect of boxing cannot be overlooked, and Khan's vocal confidence plays a crucial role by publicly challenging Tank and expressing his readiness. Keyshawn is not only promoting himself, but also attempting to get into Tank's head. Tank's silence before this could have been a strategic move, allowing Keyshawn to build up his profile and experience before stepping into the ring with him. I definitely learned that, like I say, his defense, I definitely learned that he got some great defense, and it's not really easy to hit this guy. Had to work to get to him. Alternatively, it could indicate a lack of interest or respect, which only fuels Keyshawn's desire to prove himself. Keyshawn preparation for a potential fight with Tank involves rigorous training and strategic planning. He must focus on building his stamina, refining his technique, and preparing for the high-pressure style that Tank is known for. This includes studying Tank's past fights, identifying weaknesses, and